Capricorn, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your 5-element reading for the month of October. What does that mean? I've done this once before, last month, and this time I'm combining two different decks. They are separated by the major and minor arcana, which coincide with the different elements. Let's get started. You'll see. This is a really fun reading. I actually coincided with other oracle messages as well. So we're going to layer it and get into some of the highlights of what you can expect for the month ahead. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Capricorn. Happy lunar eclipse today. I woke up. It's funny, whenever y'all find this happens, I am noticing that whenever eclipses happen, I literally wake up on that day not feeling 100%, and it's very strange because I didn't see it coming. So if any of you all are like, whoa, I woke up kind of feeling, less energized, take it as your body's opportunity to purge whatever it needs to purge on a cellular level. Okay, that's how I'm looking at it. And I got my comfort shirt on. This is my shirt that I wear when I'm coming down with something. It's probably just a cold, y'all. But anyone who woke up, it's very common to get hit with stuff on eclipse days. All right, let's see what's going on for you all for October. Major growth. Ooh, Hangman. I'm getting a very spiritual vibe from this, where that's been a very strong focus for you lately, and your intention for the month of October is to really listen. And this is a big lesson for the eclipse and the year overall for 2024 around our spiritual development and really listening to what our inner knowing is sensing and saying to us, because this person is hanging upside down out of her own free will, and she's accessing her emotional body through the crown chakra. So you're directly connecting with the realm of spirit, which is your subconscious. The water actually in the tarot and in general in your dream state represents the subconscious. Things that are beneath the surface. So you could be probing, looking at a situation in October, trying to understand the nuances of the deeper layers and what your emotions are telling you. What you don't see coming is the wheel of fortune. So you are definitely wanting change. Hangman energy also can symbolize stagnancy, something slowing down, and a questioning. What's hiding in the shadows is Emperor. You could be dealing with an Emperor, or you could be connecting directly with your seat of empowerment. Emperor energy in the shadows. It feels like something may have gone cold in a situation, or you are waiting on leveling up in your career and making some significant changes in that sector of your life. Let's keep going. I see this as positive change. It's just, you might feel some, what do you call it, sputs and spurts, where, I think I'm saying that right. Where, you just feel like you're kind of like, all right, chitty chitty bang bang. I just got that visual of the old timey car, and it's like, and you're trying to move forward. It could be taking charge of a situation, and the universe is saying you need to wait. You need to maybe look at something you're not willing to look at when it comes to this person, or when it comes to your desire to move forward and take charge. Interesting. I'm curious to see what's next. Let's go into your earth energy. This is the pentacles and the tarot. What's your earth energy? Yeah, you're pulling your energy back. Spirit is saying, hold on a second here, Capricorn. Well, you don't see coming. Page of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles in the shadows. Yeah, I'm getting that maybe you have been on pause with somebody in your life, Capricorn, and you are going through a retreat, a withdrawal of energy. Page of Pentacles this is the idea of making plans, putting energy towards something, but also knowing that it's not the right time and feeling a little bit upset about it. There's something that sometimes it's you may have expected one thing monetarily or from another person, and it doesn't go according to plan. But whenever we have these opportunities, it's a welcoming by the universe to, it's hard to see it this way. It's something I'm learning as well. When something doesn't go the way you want it to, it's usually because we're being directed to pivot or redirect our energy because there's something that we need to learn, or there's something better through the denial of that. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt or make us sad. So this month, there's something around a stagnancy. It could be anyone in your life where you maybe have put them on a pedestal with that Emperor energy. Let's keep going. We're going to find out what's going on in your heart space. We have 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be regarding a little bit of reminiscing here about a person who's on your mind. 2 of Cups. Yeah. Well, you don't see coming. 3 of Cups. Oh boy. All right. So, and we have another 3 of Cups. Spirit wants you to know that if things have gone cold, quiet in a situation, it's interesting because initially reading for October, September was a lot about our spiritual expansion and opening up into new ideas and not necessarily our relational patterns, but now that we're getting deeper into Libra and with this eclipse, it really is allowing us to probe into how we deal with other people and the patterning that we need to shift. I do see that there's going to be significant change with someone in your life, possibly Aries. Strong, I'm picking up on a strong Aries individual. It could be a boss figure. But because of this really beautiful cup energy, it's like the energy is going to shift emotionally. Where at least there will be a outpouring. Sometimes when I see the 3 cups, especially coupled with the 2 cups, this is about a person and about the emotional flow of love. Because then it goes up to the King of Cups. There could be a conversation that you have with someone who maybe you've been waiting on. In some regard, I never tell people wait on somebody, but if you're waiting to have the right timing for a conversation with someone that you've been a little upset with, or they've been upset with you, I do see an opportunity for that this month. To exchange your cups, to express how you really feel. You could be taking a time out right now from this person wanting change in this connection and having that important conversation. It's going to go well because you're going to be celebrating the love that's expressed. Let's keep going. Now let's go into your sword energy of the 3 of Swords at the bottom. Sorry. 3 of Swords at the bottom. So you definitely are moving through a little bit of hurt. I'm feeling a hurt coming off of you, Capricorn. Someone may have hurt your feelings. Someone may have acted. I'm getting that they may have said some harsh words that didn't sit well with you. You pulled your energy back. Oh boy. Yeah. Right when I said when you pulled your energy back, these 3, it's like you didn't want to. You did not want to pull your energy back, but you had to. This is the Libra energy of the eclipse. Air. Saying, all right, I need to take a minute and think about this. There may have been an ending that you are still feeling the restrictions around that. There's something that's holding you back at this time. You feel a little bit stuck. Perhaps after something has ended, or stuck trying to make a decision about whether to end something. Let me get some clarity on that 10 of Swords. Judgment. Yeah, that's a major decision here. You're either going to make a major decision, they're going to make a major decision, or there's already been a major decision here. So interesting. My camera just went sideways and it was level. That's weird. That is so weird. I'm like, hold on one second. I'm just going to come a little closer, y'all. That's very strange. Very strange. So yeah, something went sideways. Something went sideways. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. What's this judgment call? Yeah, it's brought up a lot of wounding. I definitely feel like you've been hurt by somebody, Capricorn. And there's been a lot of restrictions, a lot of obstacles. You've been holding yourself back. You know, Ten of Swords is like picking apart, really, what went wrong in a situation, analyzing the leftover bits, trying to make sense of what happened. I do see that there's going to be a shift this month in this connection, though, because of all the love. It's almost like there's going to be some repair work here. Maybe after, Ten of Swords doesn't mean that it's a severing of ties. You could just be on pause or a timeout from a friend or a lover, family member, where you're like having to gather and recollect yourself so you can have a conversation at the right time without coming from a place of hurt or anger. All right, let's get into your wand energy. King of Wands. Ooh, wow. Yeah. This has definitely fired you up a bit. Deep down, I don't think you're happy with the situation. There's a lot of masculine energy on the table here. We have one Queen of Swords, but we have the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. So, you know, when we get into that masculinity, you know, whether we're whatever gender you are, it doesn't matter. It's that the divine feminine wants to receive and the divine masculine wants to share. So I am seeing that there's a willingness to share of yourself and themselves, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, but not from a wounded place. See, that's the problem. I think that what's happened is you have an opportunity to share from a loving space. But if you share from a hurt space, you're going to get the same of what you've been dealing with already. So you do have a conversation that's coming. An important one at that. And be careful. You could be dealing with someone who's quick with their words, short-tempered, can easily wound, right? Hit below the belt when they're angry. Why am I getting that? Let's now go into the Oracle. I want to find out a little bit more about what's going on here. It's definitely a situation that's been bothering you. Let's see. What's the step back? Which is exactly what I was talking about with this major arcana, with the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. You took a step back. Look at that meandering pathway. You've definitely been going down a meandering pathway with somebody. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Yet this may be in every realm here for you, Capricorn, where you just needed to step back and assess your situation. What's the Pentacle Oracle energy here? Spirit. Boundless possibilities. As you've pulled your energy back, look at that. I feel like your inner child is really wanting soothing at this time. Look at that. So cute. It's like the inner child's like, I'm going to put myself out here on a limb. I feel like you want to have some peace talks with someone. You might be afraid of how they're going to handle this because it's been sloppy. It's been sloppy in the past, and moving forward, you're like, oh, you may have had some sort of painful ending, but there's some things that need to be discussed here. And you're worried about some sharp words, perhaps. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. Oh, I dropped that. So don't lose sight of the potential for your life path, despite the trouble you've been having with someone in your life. Okay? There are boundless possibilities out there. And if you're dealing with someone that you've gone through a lot of wounding with, you know, with the 9 of Wands here and the 8 of Swords, this isn't something that just happened yesterday or you only knew them for like 3 weeks. This is someone that you may have had a friendship with and shared love underneath it all, even if it was romantic. And there's a lot of love here. And I think that There could be some sort of reconciliation reunion here between you and this person. At least to heal things. Ooh, professional assistance. Who got this? It's funny, I think Aries got this in the same placement. It may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any life area, from legal or financial advice to more personal needs such as counseling or therapy. Some of you are considering a divorce, or you need some professional guidance around your business. If this is about your business, you're worried about the income, the viability of the business moving forward. You need to breathe in fresh energy, new people, more positivity, making almost ruthless cuts around the expenses. Trying not to give up here, because the universe is definitely sending you an opportunity to conversate and to get the downloads that you need at this time to move forward. If this is about business, you're definitely making some major changes. And you may need to seek out some advice at this time, especially with what's coming up for you, with what you're feeling, in order to process it. That's helpful. I think that's going to help you deal with what's going on with this, touching on there's an emotional undercurrent to this in the way this has affected you. Or you could already be seeking this, and it's bringing up a lot about your inner child wounding, and you're going through this massive change with this Wheel of Fortune. But I do see that your luck is changing here, Capricorn. You're grounding in a new level of knowing thyself here with the Emperor, growing wise, especially with that Hangman. You've been in a state of surrender. It could be a whole life overview that you're going through, and you're looking at someone that you did love, and you're trying to understand everything that you were being guided to learn during that relationship. This could be all self-reflective and retrospective in the month of October, as you're doing a lot of deep inner shadow work. Okay, this is also shadow work when I see the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune together. So with this sword energy, with whatever you've been stuck in, whatever type of ending, whatever type of difficulty you've been dealing with in order to learn and grow, you've been analyzing something, Capricorn. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Yeah, this is about you stepping into your own authentic self. And maybe there was some sort of disconnect that happened to you in childhood, where you started to put on, we all do this to varying degrees, but our work as healers, as light workers, as spiritual beings housed in these bodies, is to heal the wounded parts of ourselves, so we don't have to put a mask on. You don't have to play pretend to go out in the world to get love and acceptance. You do that within you, and then you're met with that outside of you. And if you're around anybody where you are shadow boxing and they're bringing up all the stuff in you, it's usually an indication of a lesson that needs to be learned. And I'm getting that you're doing the most beautiful work you can possibly do to really access that deeper layer of you that needed soothing, that needed comfort, that needed care. And I'm seeing, so this could be a relationship between you and you this month, where you're actually making incredible progress when it comes to you opening back up again within yourself. Wow. And I've been getting that for you, Capricorn, the last couple months, doing deep inner wounding work. That wounded warrior, wounded healer in you needed a minute after maybe an ending that happened this past year. Healing. Exactly. That's what you've been working on. You got the memo. You got the office memo. It's time for me to work on my healing, because I'm seeing a relational pattern going on here in my love life. Maybe you were having a hard time really accessing the love and feeling the love, or you were around people that weren't able to do that successfully for you. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. That's going to light your fire again. We need these necessary moments. I'm not seeing a strong, like, dark night of the soul. What I see is more a willingness to surrender to your pain body and learn from your path so you can rise and you alchemize. This is pure alchemy, what I'm seeing here, and it's beautiful. All right, let's get some more clarifiers here. There's the Empress. Yeah, you know what? You may have someone. You may be separated from someone, or in separation from someone who was a really, really important soulmate on your path. And I'm feeling, even my throat, it's like it's feeling a little choked up. Like both of you had to go your separate ways and grow and learn. And I think you still feel the reverberations of that soul contract. It's like it's changed your life. This person changed your life. I'm getting that. I just got goosebumps. And you changed their life. Yeah. I think you're disappointed with the way things turned out. We have the 4 cups. You know, you could be, Spirit's trying to tell you, try not to dwell on what has passed, what has been, and focus on the new opportunities coming your way. All right, Capricorn. This is also, you know, it's okay when we need to take a time out, sit against that Bodhi tree, suss some things out, sort some things out inside. You're definitely going through an emotional retreat, and you've been learning for a while. I don't think this has just been, just this week, last month. I think it's been ongoing. You're coming out of a phase where you've been disappointed in the outcome. But you know what? When these things happen, I'm telling you all, almost every bad thing that I perceive as bad, I now am able to honor it and look at it and understand why. Why did I call that person in? Why did that happen? I think if we don't ask why, we're going to repeat it. You start to learn why. And it really is how we relate to other people and what is it that we need to heal within ourselves. It's so nuanced and so layered, but you get it. Like you totally get it. I think what you're showing me is you want to be loved and you want to love purely. And there were blocks that got in the way of that with this person. And it's always the wounding, y'all. And that's the difference between a healthy relationship and an unhealthy relationship. The healthier you are inside, healing, body, mind, and spirit, it may not have worked out with this person, but it doesn't mean it won't work out beautifully for the next person. Coming out sideways, Hangman. Yeah. I think that you know that you have boundless potential for the future, but right now you're like, you're definitely retreating and you've been going inward. And you've been seeking wisdom, understanding out of your own free will. It's been a little uncomfortable. 2 Hangman, you could be dealing with Pisces. Strong Pisces energy here as well. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah. Something went wrong. Maybe you regret some choices you made. Maybe they regret some choices they made. It's like you're unpacking it in October. And I don't think this is like fresh. I think you've been unpacking it. This person could have just hit a pattern. Wow. Hit a pattern. That's it right there. Maybe of you not speaking your truth when you needed to. Holding too much in. Taking on the burden of not expressing your needs. Interesting. You're learning a lot. And I think that if you are working with a professional, I'm telling you this, there's a lot of love, but a lot of confusion between you and this person. You've had a lot of love, a lot of confusion. It's funny how I'm looking at the cups right now. Lovers came out in reverse. And then what's at the bottom? The Queen of Cups and the 7 of Cups. There might be an apology that one person makes, and they've been working really hard to come forward with this. It hasn't been easy. Either you or this person, I feel like there's going to be some sort of healing conversation that has been on hold, maybe some sort of karmic closure here, which we are in the month of that, in Libra season with this eclipse. There's some sort of karmic closure that maybe the two of you weren't prepared to have. So you can set yourself free, Capricorn. Move forward. Wow, we have the Tower in reverse. I want to go back and analyze and review. This is like, what's that weekend song? Take Me Back. You know, you might be revisiting someone from the past here. Interesting. Why is the Tower here? Yeah, a lot of you are standing on your own, and you've gained a lot of independence, and you have a new perspective, and your heart sees things differently. I think there's going to be some sort of conversation, a revisit to, you know, when a tower hits, the foundation is under siege, and everything can fall apart. In reverse, it's like, I need to take a look at. It's like you're walking through the rubble in the wake, right? Whether it's been a year, 6 months, 3 months. So you can gather your strength and your energy and rise once again. You're rising from the ashes, but there's almost like there might be a conversation. You may pick up the phone. This person may pick up the phone. There might be a letter written. It might be that old-fashioned. And it's just a heartfelt outpouring of emotion. You mattered to me. I learned from this. I thank you for the lessons, even though this hurt. When you get to that point, that is true forgiveness. But don't do it until you're ready. And this person may not have done it until they were ready. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so you can ground. You are grounding so deeply in your earth energy through this healing, through this divine opportunity. I think you're being given an opportunity, Capricorn, to heal deeply, And you know what? Sometimes it doesn't even involve a conversation. You have that conversation between you and spirit. You don't even need to have that person. I mean, we do talk about unfinished business. Yes, if there's some things someone wants to say to you, I would give them that opportunity because I see that energy here. But if this is someone that you felt was very unhealthy and toxic and there's no need, you're having the conversation with spirit. This is your spirit team and you. Having, you know, that therapeutic exchange so you can lay something to rest. It feels deeply, deeply like the next right thing for you in the month of October. But with these energies in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Tower in reverse, it does indicate a revisit. Let's get some advice. But it could be energetically revisiting or actual physical. Wow, the strength in the star. My goodness. I think, yeah, that's what they're trying to tell me. You're experiencing an ego death. And it's very powerful. It's very profound when we go through this in our lives. You will go through it many times. And I want to bless you and thank you for the work that you're doing because it's hard. And I feel how much this is taken out of you. This person was a catalyst for you to really do some deep inner healing work. And sometimes, you know, it doesn't mean that we can be with that person again. It just means that you kind of honor them in a way, even if they were jerks. Or if you found out you didn't behave in the way that you were proud of, looking back, it served you in some way, and it served them in some way, and it's profound. What this does is it allows us to go deeper, to lighten up the frequency, to align deeper with our true selves. So the next time you open up again, you will be different. That person will be different. And you will actually experience wish fulfillment. Give me some advice here. There's that King of Wands energy, which I do believe is you making important judgment call decisions, seeing the truth. Yeah, the truth about your wounding and the ways that you may have held back from a soulmate or the way they held back from you. You know, I got this in your last reading, Capricorn, where there was like this emotional unavailability coming from both of you. That's the thing. We don't go to tarot to sit here and start ripping apart somebody else or blame them. And they're the jerk and we're not culpable. We're not accountable. We're not responsible. You're actually saying, you know what? I'm going to take responsibility for how I handled this. And you know what? I don't want to repeat this. I don't want to go through this again. And you're not gonna. You're not gonna. You're going through this ego death, and you're going to be going through a period of renewal, and you will have a new point of attraction that you will have absolute clarity on. Give me one card on this Ace of Swords. The Empress. This is you aligning with your soft, sweet center. Maybe you had a rough exterior. Maybe you had a hard time letting people truly in. Maybe it wasn't as authentic as you thought it was. Maybe that's what you were dealing with. I will say, whatever we deal with on the outside, it's because of stuff going on the inside. And you know what? And lately I've been like, wow, I got some work to do. You know, if I'm having encounters with people where it's, you know, whether it's friends, family, you know, and I'm getting triggered, I definitely think that this is the time where we're all being guided to analyze how we are responding to people and what kind of clarity is it bringing you? This is, you know, taking inventory, right? Of what you want to change when it comes to what you attract. Okay? That's the advice. What you will attract next will be a lot different than what you attracted before because you're more clear within you after this period of renewal and this ego death. Let's get a final card. Capricorn, it's really weird because I don't even think it's because I'm coming down with something and it's mild, but I feel like this really soft, gentle place of acceptance coming from you. Sometimes I see these cards and I feel this energy of just anger and like unfairness and bitterness. And you're actually just like forgiving, yielding, accepting, healing. It's such a different energy. And I know that you probably started out with the bitter and angry, right? But as time has gone on, you're on the tail end of a healing journey. And you're ready to open up. You're ready to open up into what's next, Capricorn, after this time out. After this time out. Share your gifts. I need my glasses. I'm just taking the surface energy here from this deck. Stirring the cauldron. The cauldron is being stirred. You definitely have something coming in. You might be a little scared that what you attract is only going to trigger you again. Ground in your energy. I feel like you are calling in through this healing phase something new. Let's see what the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle is for you. Cappies. Be aware of projection. Interesting. We were talking a little bit about this. That's 37 breaks down into 10. You are at a new beginning. It's willing to see everything differently, are we? The metal rat pillar challenges us to see what's real, the elements. Metal over water may appear to be in a supportive relationship, but they're also forceful and cold by nature, as the elements represent the yin seasons of fall and winter. Young metal, like a knife, can be swift and sharp, while the rat's young water, like powerful ocean waves, can catch us by surprise and sweep us far off the shore. Metal only reflects the truth, but our filters of beliefs and preconceived notions tend to distort the truth. The rat's water element also represents fears, which can imprison us from living our dreams. This card often appears as a message to look beneath the surface, which you have been doing. Look at that. He's like being mesmerized. That reminds me of a cartoon. Now I'm back to my, my onesie watching Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. The truth is easy to find. This card often appears as a message to look beneath the surface. Things are not exactly as they seem. The truth is easy to find once you sharpen your vision and attend to the details. Start listening to the quiet voice of your true self instead of the louder inner critic. Managing your expectations will help you prevent disappointments. Release what does not serve reality. The metal rat also encourages us to take a step back from our relationships and go within for some self-reflection. Do we present ourselves authentically and see our loved ones as they are? Or do we unconsciously project our fears and insecurities onto them and in our actions? Awareness of our own patterns of projection can help us recognize it in others, allowing us to respond from a place of compassion. Wow, did this like nail the reading or what? Words can cut like metal. Think before you speak. Let your words come from a place of truth and non-judgment. The rat can amplify your fears. Friend those fears and get to know them better so you can be more comfortable in their presence. Deep, deep healing, Capricorn. I'm proud of you. Take care.